Hi. To illustrate the simple setup for a home security system and its nature for reusability, here is a simple ultrasonic home security system. Uh, from the hardware side, we're using an Arduino Uno. We have two LEDs, green and a red, a buzzer, and an ultrasonic sensor HCSR04. In a breadboard with a shielded encased Arduino Uno. To illustrate the reusability of the components in terms of the software, basically on the Arduino we have two functions, default functions. We have setup and loop. For setup, we basically define or set up the structure or the framework or the code for the Arduino. So we have init alarm where we will put alarm, and then init modules where we will put the modules or the sensors or the components that we will need to add in the system. For this particular set for the loop, we are doing an LED. I will have an LED light up. We have a counter that will actually give time for the system to warm up, and the actual checking of the modules. So when for this particular setup, it will just monitor the set alarm value to be either low or high. At low, we have that, and then at high, you'll just do alarm. And every loop of the system will need to light the green LED just to signify that the system is running. So going back to the setup, we have init alarm. This is where we initialize the alarm protocol. So we're initializing a red LED using the pin we define. We are initializing a buzzer for the buzzer pin or the pin for the buzzer at pin 10. And then we'll do for the function do alarm, this is what we will do. We are going to lit the red LED and sound the buzzer on. For the modules, init modules, basically we're initializing a green LED. This function we saw this on the init alarm, but that's for the green LED. We're initializing another LED for the green on the init modules, and then we're initializing an ultrasonic sensor using the pin, a trigger pin, and the echo pin. For the check modules function, that's where we are actually doing the actual work of the home security system. So we'll check the ultrasonic sensor using the trigger pin and echo pin, and return that with long value of distance. We compare that value of distance if it is less than or equal to the threshold we set. When it's set, we set the alarm high, and then we'll power the LED off, or we can just skip that by doing a remark. Okay, all the way up. Okay, we have included the modules from the different folders. From the directory of the module, we have buzzer 2, LED, and ultrasonic sensor. Higher, we define the pins on the Arduino Uno, which pin are or digital pins for this particular set, the different circuitry or the different lines where the signals will be attached. And variable for the distance of the ultrasonic sensor. Then the threshold, how much or how close are or the object being measured by the ultrasonic sensor when we have to set the alarm. So I'm setting this as close as 10 centimeters, and then the cycle by which the system will have to go through to warm up all the devices. We are not using any particular libraries at this point, so that's left blank. Okay, so I'm going to compile this one, save it up. We have our COM9 set up. we have our camera set on for the actual system. I'm powering up the USB, so that's where light up. Since the system is set on, I'm going to upload now a system onto the module. Okay, set on. Notice now on the Arduino we're having a delay of 5, 3, 2, 1, and the reading for the ultrasonic sensor cancel light. So we have those reading that would actually depend on the proximity of the items fronting the ultrasonic sensor. Okay, so I'm triggering alarm. I'm putting my hand in front of ultrasonic sensor, triggers the alarm, and sound the buzzer on. Okay, light the red LED while the cycle for the green LED comes on also. Okay, thank you.